most important part of the game is your passing. So it's not about executing a pass, but also on how to make a pass and when you should do it. So Coach Amirul will teach you on how to make a proper short pass, and I confirm with you at the end of this training video, you'll be able to do a short pass. So come on, let's get your boot ready and head to the field and let's kick some balls. Let's go!
In today's video, we dive a bit deeper into how you can upgrade your passing skills by looking at short passes every football player should have in their locker. Especially if you're playing in a midfield, having a good wide passing range is important so you can dictate the pace of the game. So, if you want to become a better passer of the ball, this passing tutorial is a great place to start. There are 4 things that you should take note of when you're about to make a pass. First, you should ensure that you're always on the move, getting ready to make the pass. Second, you make sure that your ankles are locked. Third, use your guiding foot to aim where you want the ball to go. And lastly, ensure that your pass does have a follow through. Alright, as you can see here, this is the preparatory phase just before you make a pass by locking the ankles before touching the ball. Okay, now in order for you to make a good short fast pass, you need to use your inside foot just like you see here. This is how a good short pass should look like, with 3 phases that he took note of. Oh yes, not to forget, after you make a pass, ensure that you're always on the move so that your opponent will get confused. Yes, we all want to play like Barcelona, a lot of tiki-taka, but it's always hard to make sure that you do a proper pass. So yeah, why not we take a look at the common mistakes that we do on the pitch, and then probably we can learn from there. So first off, we will take a look at how the ankle is locked. So we need to learn how to lock the ankle, because it is one of the most important things that you need to know. Whether you're learning how to pass or shoot the ball, locking it is the must. Not only will it help you give more power, but also will protect you from hurting your ankle. So you as a player must remind yourself, because the muscle memory has a mind of its own. It takes time to be consistent. I'll have to do my part to remind you, but I don't want to be a nag about it. So you have to be patient and know this is a process. I want to remind you, but also teach and encourage you by letting you know it takes time. Yep, so you see, this is what it looks like when you do not lock your ankles. The ball doesn't even roll fast and to the right direction. If you're unsure about how to lock your ankle, let me guide you. First off, you should tighten or flex the ligaments and muscles in your ankle and foot. Same as if you were to make a fist with your hand. You will not just keep the muscles and joint loose and weak. It is the same with your foot and ankle. You need to keep your feet strong, so when kicking with the inside of the foot, you want to lock your toes up. Perfect. As you can see, the ball goes straight and with power. Next mistake that you can see is that he didn't prep himself before making the pass. Look at how his body isn't in a correct position. His body is leaned backwards. Look at his guiding leg, it's not near the ball, and that will result in him kicking the ball top side of the ball. There you see the result. Another common mistake that football players do is that they scoop the ball when they do passing. What I meant by scooping is that they kick the underside of the ball, hence they will scoop the ball up like what you see here. And when you are in a match setting, you do not want to commit this mistake, because if you do, you will lose possession and then your opponent might score a goal. So this might be costly for your team to make. Remember, kick with the inside of your foot and ensure that your toes up, toes up, toes up, toes up. A short pass, you need to practice your precision, and you can do this like where you set up a target like a small goal and try to hit it.
It is also very important to get a lot of repetitions during the short pass. Therefore, you should try to find a wall, a fence or anything that can bounce the ball and just play to your teammate, which is the wall, over and over again. I hope this passing training video has been very informative for you. Just take note of the things that Coach Amirul have pointed out and execute it in your training. I am certain that you will feel the difference when playing a match. Always stay on the move. Every pass must have a thought. When fine-tuning your pass, you need to remind yourself to lock your ankle. Like I've said, this process might take months, but do not give up. Place your guiding foot properly and ensure your kicking feet does a follow through. The more you practice, the faster it will come, but remind yourself to lock your ankle.
So don't forget to practice the short passes that I've teach you earlier on. Remember to do a lot of repetitions, and if you are doing it alone, remember to find a wall and then you can make a lot of short passes. And with the skills that I've taught you earlier on, over time you'll be used to it, and when you play a game, you get better in your passing, and then maybe you can be the person to decide whether your team wins or lose the game. Thank you.